Viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Capricorn and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Capricorn. I hope it helps you see what's coming, what's hidden, what are important factors for you to know, everything the heavens, the universe wants you to know. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. I'm in gratitude to all of you for your support, especially those of you who are watching extra 2 videos a week in support of my health. I'm in absolute gratitude for that. My dear Capricorn, I want you to be mindful if it's the first time that you are going through the coffee cup. Prior to this, I do meditate and I'm given a lot of information which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver this to you at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. Okay, glasses on and let us begin to see what's going on. Your cup is as always, wonderful, different and filled with information. Wow, this looks amazing, as if it's been drawn. How amazing. The things we see in these cups is just incredible. Okay, so what is the first thing that's happening here? This is a bit much here, what I'm seeing. Okay, let me just decipher it slowly. Right. Just bring that forward a little bit. Okay, I am seeing that there is a bit of a problem. This problem is like maybe by being overly demanding, you might be causing this trouble. This problem could be because you're overly demanding. You're expecting a little bit too much maybe. This is about something that you want to... There's another person involved. This is about maybe your sacrifice. Maybe the sacrifice is expected. Maybe you're sacrificing and then you're expecting to create this comfort zone that makes you feel okay. But there is a third party involved. That third party is... What is this third party? It's causing what? Maybe it's a third party that's causing more attention, causing more need, and that is sort of affecting your relationship or partnership or your influence. There is a situation. For some of you, it could be a love triangle. And it doesn't always, a love triangle doesn't always mean it has to be someone, although most of the time it is someone that's like a third person. But in some cases, especially with Capricorn, because Capricorn are well known that they're very loyal, just like Aries, they're loyal in every way. So I don't see a situation where this could be a third party, like a family member, a third wheel sort of. The third wheel is there. So like a family member that could be influencing someone else. It could be that. But anyway, the good news about all this is problem will be resolved without a doubt. There is a resolution of a problem and there is a fresh new start. This is affecting many people who are, because I've got feathers all over, Chinese year of the rooster. Those Capricorns who are born Chinese year of the rooster. There is a challenge about, an opportunity, a new hope, doing something, a new way maybe, a new start. And there is also something to do with an ending. There's a chapter for some Capricorns that's ending. Your intuition has been telling you about this for such a long time. There is beneficial changes. These changes and the endings are going to be beneficial to you, believe it or not. Someone needs your help, whether you need someone's help or they need your help or you need their help. There is going to be a help needed, especially energetic support help, and it's connected to an ending and it's connected to change. So that gives you an idea of what it's all about. There is a sector of your life that you're going through confusion, or there may be someone actually going through confusion. It is very, very delicate, but there is going to be healing. This is a temporary situation and it's going to be over. I do see the confusion being over, and a situation that was too much, overdoing something, is going to be it's going to become less. You are very much connected to someone born in the Chinese year of the snake here, very strong. and there is a toxic situation that you are concerned about. There is a situation that is going to heal. It's not very productive, there's issues, but it's going to heal. What's going to heal it is shrewdness and resourcefulness. That is going to put an end to this. End to isolation, end to blame, end to a situation that was toxic, deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, all of those bad things connected to someone that is born in the Chinese year of the snake. Or maybe this was attack to a snake, because the Chinese year of the snake are people that are not capable of betrayal or jealousy or any of that. So it could be that this is to do with freedom, someone close to you being free, someone close to you being a snake, Chinese year of the snake, being free and heal from a situation that was overwhelming them. Domestic harmony overall is coming. And you're so proud of someone, seeing them create change and being proud of what they're doing, accomplishing. You're very happy. I do see Chinese year, this year, 2026 is going to be a very great year for accomplishments and freedom. I also feel like July is going to impact your life on a grand scale, big time. Money is coming in slowly, but progress is taking place without a doubt. Some of you or someone close to you could be moving for work. In good time, you'll see long-term situations happening for them. Success is destined and 100%. I see all your rewards is going to be rewarded with luxury and ongoing happiness and serenity. There's going to be a lot of change. Moderation is needed so that you don't overdo things. Change is going to bring you stability in due time. Success is coming, and also you're stepping into a new situation, something you've never done before. A new experiment, a new opportunity, a new way of doing things, a new experience. It's starting over. Like some of you are starting fresh, something new. It could be connected to health, beauty, starting up something new, starting a new family, a new lifestyle, a new business, feeling blessed and following your blessings. Opportunities are there, and I do see that focus is needed and some sort of reassurance is needed in regard to money coming to you, money that was owing to you coming to you, but you need to pay attention to detail. Make sure that you're doing everything right, calculating right, so there won't be any mistakes. Paying attention to details so that there won't be any checking for accuracy, checking for small print, so that you can have a successful outcome. You've worked hard and you're working hard. And I see a major upgrade in your life. I also see a major upgrade in your skills. Be very cautious with money at this point in time. It seems like there is profits, but you need to be extra cautious. Some of you might have run into a difficulty. I see a door closing. It could be something that might have reached an impasse. It's part of your journey. This is part of your learning. That's why it's a bit difficult. Don't listen to others, what others are saying. You have so much blessings. You have been blessed so much with a renewal, a new chapter, renewal of life, a new love, maybe. For some of you, a new way of living. Destiny is intervening. There's a spiritual situation taking place. And I do see a temple. I do see sorrow at the same time. I see duty. I see crisis. But I also see renewal of life. I see completion of a chapter. Something is coming to an end, and it had a lot of obstacles. It's changing, transforming for the better. Remember that. The change is for the better. So end of something completely that you were worried. A misunderstanding. You have to be careful. This misunderstanding could be because somebody's doing something risky, taking a chance. You need to defend yourself. That's all you can do. You also need to ground yourself. You are already in earth energy, so you'll do grounding well. Go deep, explore your thoughts, your inner harmony. Working hard, I see someone working too much. This hard work, you have to pay attention to your health. Yes, you are very strong. You're stronger than many people. But I feel like now it's time, because of overwork, you need to pay attention to your health. You might be slowing down. Maybe your reflexes are slowing down. Maybe because you're overtired, you're burned out. But you are a beacon for others. You're always leading and teaching and showing. There's a lot of personal growth, and there is a great offer being offered to you. This offer is going to be spectacular because it is coming from someone that's brutally honest, direct, and to the point. They could be a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, one of those water energies. And they could also have air energy in them. There is an emotionally balanced someone that is very experienced, and they're sort of advising you as to what the best course of action is, how to avoid conflict, how to deal with sorrow in life. Dealing with sorrow in life, I saw the temple. There is somebody leaving, and then it's after that that you are starting something new. You're meeting someone who is very hardworking. In fact, it's them that they could be hardworking like you. There's going to be a love partnership that's going to be doing well. There's a lot of qualities within this person. They could also come in your life as a great friend. It is possible. You know, it's weird because it looks like some of you have seen this person in your dreams. It's like they look so familiar. Something about them. It's like the way things are connecting with this person. It's like you're becoming one again, even though you're not that ready. But then the connection's overwhelming. There's a lot of hugging, a lot of kissing, a lot of embracing one another. You're taking action like you haven't before. You're taking action where you couldn't before, you wouldn't before. Now you're just going all forward. You're all open for everything. You're stepping into something incredible. I do see this as a fire energy, my dear. Capricorn, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This could be a soulmate because I saw water before. Now I'm seeing fire. That's your soulmate. Your soulmate is fire with water. You're increasing your efforts a lot because you want to achieve a lot. This someone that's entering your life is going to be a new beginning of life for you. You are going to be loving it. Some of you are starting a new job, business, but some of you are starting a family with someone wonderful and starting a new family, new business. It's both. I do see also, it's a crib like this situation here. So it could be a business, could be starting, but there is someone that wants to, that you want to hold and hug. And this is very much connected to the Chinese year of the buffalo, ox buffalo, very strong. Someone that's got also perhaps Pisces in them, Aquarius in them, Leo perhaps in the fire energy, and also if it's a twin flame, it could be Virgo, Leo, Caspi. I'll just drink a bit of water. My throat is drying up. Yes, your soulmate is fire and water, and this is strong fire here. They come in your life at a time where you're standing alone and thinking a lot of what the next course of action is. But it's at the same time you are sort of having an aha moment where you are maybe discovering a breakthrough in regard to your work and in regard to your lifestyle. There is something that you want to take action. It could be to do with legal matters. It could be to do with legal systems. It could be to do with guidance, government, institutions, new study or something. But there is also a great blessing that is blessing. Not one, there's blessings actually that are showering your life. They're entering your life, and there's a lot of blessings. Expect wonderful miracles entering your life. Blessings and miracles both on two different, like, it's not miracles that are blessings. It's both miracles and blessings are happening. A lot is happening. You're shouting to the heaven from happiness. You are going to be exhilarated with happiness. There are situations to do with trust. Have faith and trust your intuition when you're seeing something is very important. There's going to be a lot of clarity. You'll see things clearly. And I also see that there is ranking. You're ranking to high levels. Obstacles are overcome. You are overcoming all obstacles. And this is a time where difficulty may be difficult. You might go through some difficulty, but then your faith in yourself is taking on the challenge and moving forward with positive outcomes. Choosing your path, it's all possible now. Everything is possible. You're overcoming obstacles and you're becoming very powerful. There is wealth, there is progress, and you're taking charge of something. Maybe you're starting a new business. You're being watched by the angels or the universe. They've got you under they're supporting you. You're not alone. Even if you feel alone, but you're not alone. There has been a separation that has affected you. You felt lonely. You felt not protected, but you are absolutely protected. It does look to me like you have overcome so much, so many obstacles. Your intuitions have been there with you, helping you overcome them. So much satisfaction from doing something that well, that you've done well. And again, I see miracle. I saw miracles. Now I'm seeing one miracle. This is incredible. This one miracle is going to bring change in your life. You're awakening. You're becoming your intuition is becoming skyrocket. And you're knowing more, and you're not saying much. You're keeping quiet. You're not saying what you're feeling, but you're knowing so much. I do see a chapter ending and change coming. I see passion, and I see something wonderful that's developing over time, and it has developed over time, but now you're finally getting to see the alchemy behind it, the transformations behind it, and how it has done so well. This is connected to Chinese Year of the Dog, connected to November. There is going to be a wish granted. One of your oldest wishes is going to be granted. A major wish is being granted, and it is connected to love and your heart. Sometimes you do think about someone, you feel the energy, and you wonder if they're thinking about you too, the way you're thinking about them. There was a lot of passion, but now I'm seeing that there is a possibility of bliss and affection and fulfillment and kindness and forgiveness. All of that happening. Whether it's happening with the same person in the past or it's happening new. Now I can't tell. Before I was able to tell. Like beforehand when I was talking, it depends now. This is something that to do with forgiveness. So I don't know, it could be something from the past. Abundance, easy money, divine intervention, all of that is coming. There's a gift for you from the heavens. A gift can be receiving something you've always wanted, your heart wanted. It can also be a sudden windfall. There's a lot of generosity and a lot of wealth. Money is coming to you on a grand scale that you're able to help those around you, especially family. You're doing a lot. But there is a part of you that you were wishing things were a bit better, things were different, especially when you're taking time out in regard to a relationship or a partnership maybe. You need more time to think about what to do. You're trying to access like some sort of breathing, some sort of looking at life with a different perspective, a new perspective. I do see someone that's got... You've got a lot of issues with self-worth, maybe, in regard to someone that's Aries. I see Aries here, the ram, very strong. Maybe you see this person very strong and you don't think you are strong enough for them, or you don't have the self-worth for them. You're not good enough for them. And that's why you wish things were different. And that's why you're taking time out and leaving the situation. Maybe you were consumed with it and then slowly you're giving up, because I'm seeing that you're busy accomplishing everything you can with your work and taking time out, but I'm also seeing that you are letting go of a chapter that's ending. You were fantasizing and dreaming. You were enchanted by someone that was romantic, but it looks to me that's over. You're discovering something. You want to bring balance in your life when you're discovering this situation. What you're discovering could be to do with future, something to do with the future, some activity in the future that's going to bring you a lot of joy, and it's going to bring you a lot of work. So there's a lot of work, there's balance, there's discovery, and there's physical activity. This physical activity is going to bring you a lot of healing and a lot of freedom. Joy is coming from this. I do feel like you need to keep an open mind because you're meeting someone very special. This particular someone, the more you talk to them, the more you get to know them, the more you're finding yourself in them. When you are having intimacy, you're embracing with this person, you've never felt like love like this before, this connection. It's going to be so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming, truly, that you're realizing that your destiny is here. This is your destiny. It's to the point where you're realizing that your destiny is calling with this person and you want to take the next step. This person is possibly, I'm not going to say they are, but they are possibly earth energy like yourself, could be a twin flame. I'm seeing Capricorn like yourself, a lot of Capricorn in them. Then there is Taurus, Libra, and then there is Virgo. Is that a Gemini here? Yeah, Virgo, Gemini. So Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra with air. You don't do well with air at all. It's a karmic situation with air. So the best one here is Capricorn. Let me see what comes next. I see fire energy. I see fire and I see water. Okay, fire and water are your soulmates. Let's see who are the fire in your life. There's Aries, number 1. Aries we had before. That's 5 Aries for the majority of Capricorn dealing with Aries. Then there's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a lot too. So I would say Aries, Sagittarius for the majority of Capricorn, and then second on the line is the second level is Leo for the others, but for the majority of you, Aries and Sagittarius on the highest level. Now I also see Pisces here for water energy, strong Pisces, strong Scorpio, very strong water energy, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer comes on the second level, but for the majority of you is Pisces and Scorpio. Now remember, your soulmate is water and fire, so there's possibility Aries, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, possibility of Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio for the majority as a soulmate. You've got to keep an open mind because your soulmate is going to be so different. You've never met anyone like them. Now, if you are going to be dealing with a twin flame, it will be earth with fire or earth with water, either one. The other one is the karmic one that causes disruption, which is air energy. I do see a lot of Aquarius. I do see a lot of Libra. Taurus, Libra, very strong. A lot for the majority of you are dealing with Taurus, Libra, and a majority of you are also dealing with Virgo, Gemini. So yes, there is earth, but there is air that causes disruption for both of you because you're both earth. So that's very important to know. Now, as for the signs, Chinese years, let's have a look. What have we got for the majority here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. With the majority, you'll be dealing with someone born in the Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the dog, Chinese year of the dragon, Chinese year of the goat, and Chinese year of the rooster. The second degree is, so this is for the majority of you. Then there is the horse, the rat, and the snake. Very interesting. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to the next level. And the next level is, I'll just have a, sorry, drink of water, and I'll do this delivery to you. I'll just be able to continue on. All right, here we go. Now, the messages that have come, my dear Capricorn, actually this should be like that. Here we go. Progress, freedom, and change are on their way to you now. Transitional progress this year, 2026. Remember that. You're celebrating your life. You will live, or maybe they're saying to you, live a less grounded life, a happy life. Maybe you ground yourself too much, or you work too much, or you don't do so much. You need to do more and live a happy life. Enjoy while it lasts. If there's a holiday, if there's something special happening, it says enjoy it while it lasts. So much. Or maybe if you're meeting someone, enjoy it while it lasts. So much disappointment about something. You're very disappointed about something. I feel like it was a connection that you might have lost because it looked like you were grieving the loss of someone. Chinese year of the dog, it could have been someone that was very romantic, a friend from far, a romantic friend. You had a connection with someone. Now, something might happen in November because Chinese year of the dog is connected to November. And it could be also Chinese year of the dog could be the cause of the disappointment in a romantic situation or scenario. It says debts will be paid because there's a lot of money coming. So debts are going to be paid. There are seedlings. You've put some seedlings and you've started some things. And it says there is going to be, wait a second, a partner. Something about a partner. And I can't believe this. Pisces. It says partner, Pisces, October. You're meeting someone in October. And it could be Pisces, Libra also. October is Libra. It could be Pisces, Scorpio. Remember, water is your soulmate. And we have Pisces a lot here. So Pisces is going to be your partner. At least that's a clue you know. And if it's a Pisces fire, like Sagittarius or what was the other one? Aries or Sagittarius, that's it. You're talking about a soulmate here without a doubt. But this says partner, Pisces, October. I love that for you. October 2026 is going to be magnificent. Now, maybe that is what's bringing you progress and freedom and change and transforming you to so much progress and celebrating your life. Now, I'm going to go through all the initials. The more the number of initials, the more they will impact the majority of Capricorn, the majority of you. So I was given 5 times the letter H for horse. So if it's your name, somebody else's name, your soulmate's name, all of that, the majority of you will be dealing with the letter H for horse. 6 times the letter Y for yes. 3 times the letter I for I am. 3 times the letter Q for quails or quilt. 3 times the letter E for elephant or eggs. 3 times the letter J for Japan. 3 times the letter K for kiwi fruit. 3 times the letter W for winter. 3 times the letter C for Canada. 3 times the letter M for Mexico. Twice the letter N for no. Twice the letter G for grass. Twice the letter Z for zebra. Twice the letter B for butterfly. Twice the letter D for dog. Now, the other ones are all single letters. F for fox, V for victory, S for sweet, O for Olympics, A for apple, and P for pony. Now, I was given 2 numbers. The first number is number 7. Connected to July. July is going to impact you on a grand scale because we have that here. It is connected to people that are Cancer, water energy, strong Cancer you had in your reading. And no, it was actually the second, but doesn't matter. Cancer is there. And also Leo. July is connected to Cancer. Leo is connected to the Chinese year of the horse, which is all about freedom, spiritual growth from now, the time you see this, all the way to July. The next one is number 10. Connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. It is about an end of a karmic chapter. It comes to absolute closure. It ends completely and finally. A finale to something that was harsh, difficult. It's over. Connected to October, people born in October who are Scorpio or Libra. Connected to an ending and plenty happening after this ending. From the time you see this cup all the way to October. There's going to be an end of a karmic chapter. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Capricorn. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings in every action you take and every step of the way. Namaste.